am from the West Coast. I farm at Inchbonny, which is in the Lake Brunner catchment, so West Coast, South Island. Well, I am married to Greg, and we have 3 children. Sean, who's 14, who's at boarding school in Christchurch, secondary school, and I have Hamish, who is 11, and Bridget, who is 9. In the local community, which is the Lake Brunner community, is where we live, and I am involved in our local primary school. I'm the chairperson of our Board of Trustees at the school. I am also on the management team for the Lake Brunner Community Catchment Care Group. In the wider dairy industry on the West Coast, I am the Dairy Section Chair for Federated Farmers and also the Co-Vice President of West Coast Branch. And I also am a member, sit on the committee of the Osprey TB Free West Coast Committee. More recently, I have been appointed as one of 3 farmer shareholders to sit on a subcommittee for Westland Milk Products. I don't have a lot of time for off-farm interests for my own self. However, I really enjoy spending time with the children, and I am heavily involved in their interests and giving them opportunity. But on the farm, we live in a beautiful part of New Zealand, so we spend time at the river and we spend time at the lake in our own local environment, and so I get a lot of enjoyment out of that, really. I was incredibly humbled to be nominated for the Dairy Woman of the Year award, and to make the finals has really surprised me. So if I was to win the award, I would feel incredibly privileged and honoured. I also feel that I would be accepting the award on behalf of all of the other dairy farming ladies in New Zealand that are involved on the farm on a daily basis, and they have perhaps juggling children commitments and community commitments and wider industry, because I think there's a lot of amazing women out there that just do what they do. For me personally, receiving the award and being involved in the Global Women Leaders Breakthrough Program would just really fit nicely with where my own leadership journey is heading, and I would absolutely embrace that opportunity, and not only for my own personal development, but also to be able to interact and build relationships with those other participants that are actually outside of the dairy industry. And I think part of the end goal for me in my leadership journey is governance. I am incredibly excited about governance, and it's about what our dairy industry is going to look like in 20 years' time or 25 years' time. It's not about what it's actually looking like at the moment, it's about the future, and I'd like to be part of that story.